So Malcolm X, I always bring that up. Malcolm X said back in the 60s, early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, when he was airing out and exposing John F. Kennedy, JFK, that so many people thought was so great and loving towards us. He called him a trickster. Trickster. He called the Democratic Party, the liberal Democratic Party, tricksters, especially the president. He said, how is he not a trickster if, he made all these promises to black people that, the ones that put him in office. And then once he got in office, that he did something for everybody except for the people that put him in office. That means he tricked the people that put him in office. You think Malcolm X is a great leader? Was he right? Was he tripping? Was he hating? Or was he accurate? And right now, are we not being tricked? Are we not being tricked the same way? Has history not been repeating itself? What has changed except for the date or the face? So in the nation that I come from, it's a prophecy that says the devils, we ain't got to talk about who that is. The devils come in all colors, but that's what I'm talking about. Said his last trick will be his woman. His woman. Right? Is VP Harris his woman? Or is she our woman? Is based on her own choices, did she choose to be his woman or has she chosen to be our woman? What is her history towards black males? What was her career path? What was her marriage choice? Am I lying? Am I hating? Am I making sense? What do you hope to gain? What do you think you're going to gain? And I'm really not talking to, I'm talking to my sisters because I be assuming that my brothers already know better. But it's our sisters that have lost hope and given up hope and faith and bought into the trick. Just tell me something good, make me feel important, make me feel special. How we do in relationships. Like you getting misused and this and that, but as long as he buy me something afterwards or apologize or lie to me, I went through his phone, I followed him and all of that, but he lies to me so well and so sweet. He must love me. He's just not trying to hurt me. That's why he lies to me like that, because he loves me. It seems like this is the same scenario. The person is misusing you. I want to use the other word, but I don't want to get the algorithm flag. She's drastically misusing you and insulting your intelligence and disrespecting you to your face, telling you what she's not going to do for you and showing you what she has done for the other one, not even the side nation. You the side nation. That's her main. That's her main. The one she married to. That's her main. We the side nation. We might get a little this, a little that, but we gotta be kept a secret. Like I ain't really gonna do nothing for you. I ain't gonna say nothing publicly for you. I ain't, you the side nation. You my side people. But that's what I see. That's what I see. It's clear as day to me. Am I wrong? Am I tripping? Have we got anything from ever voting for any U.S. president? And I say we, I'm talking about the descendants of slaves. Is it that hard? We so easily identifiable. You can't say, well, we're not sure who's who. No, it's easy to trace our parents or grandparents or great grandparents are the descendants of slaves. It's easy. It's very easy. You don't need no ancestry.com. You don't need none of that. It's way harder to find who specifically is really rainbow. It's way harder to find who specifically is really a descendant of the Holocaust. It's way harder to find all of that. Those that claim that they believe in the faith of Judaism, because that's something you can just claim. You can just claim that that's your faith, right? That's not even a DNA thing. Like that's so hard to track down and hard to pin down, but they was able to do it. They was able to do it. In my view, my opinion, we're the easiest to identify and isolate and show, yeah, these are the specific people that are the descendants of what we did to these people in those, in those 400 years. But nope, nope. Well, we'll think about it. We'll study it. We'll study Harry S. Truman didn't need to think about it. He need to study nothing. He got busy. He studied it while he was going, while he was doing it. He was working it out while he was migrating and transplanting 100,000 white European Jewish people to Palestine. Right? Do y'all know this history? So the last thing I'll say, man, is always bring up the state of Israel. Always bring up how the United States president in 1945 quickly got that done for white Jewish people that suffered under Hitler in the Holocaust. We didn't do that to them. So if we was that quick and we know how to that quickly within 1 year start migrating the first 100,000 to a piece of land that we went and carved out, how much quicker and how many more than 100,000 in within 1 year should they be doing for us? Always use that comparison. Always they're gonna scare you and make it seem like that's an anti such and such question, and it's not. We're the actual Semitic people. The definition of Semitic means Afro-Asiatic. We're the Afro-Asiatic people. So don't let them scare you with that. This is just an honest, transparent conversation, no ulterior motives. You got to put clear comparisons in front of them and say, is it true that you're doing this for this and you've been doing this for 76 years? Is it true that the population of Israel is 10 million, ruled, governed, top beneficiaries are white European Jewish people, and only 3,000 of the population is Black, indigenous Hebrews, people that identify as descendants of the ancient Hebrews? Why aren't they in power? Why is that not the prime minister of Israel? Why is it Netanyahu? Why is it always white European Jewish people that we support with our tax dollars, with billions of our tax dollars every year? So always make that comparison. Always hold every politician or every apologist or every cheerleader for a politician, hit them with that question and watch them dance like Darren's dance move. Watch them squirm and wiggle like a jellyfish, like a worm. You put salt on it. Yeah, it's not a hard question. It's one that we just not pressing. We're not pressing the issue. We're not asking them that question. So anybody that's not addressing that question don't deserve our vote. They definitely wouldn't get my vote. And if you're too scared to ask them that question, then you're the problem, in my opinion. If you're scared to ask that question publicly, and then if you don't get the answer that you want, you just gonna still vote for them, then you're the problem, in my opinion.